And sometimes we have different customs, but because we have different customs don't mean that I have to shut you out or you have to shut me out.
Right. Now, some of the people that are in this book, are you keeping in touch with them, or what's happened with a lot of them?
A lot of the people in the book are deceased, but the ones that's not, we still are loyal and we still have a bond. We still communicate with each other. I think that we have a lifelong relationship because of the things that we've been through. So I think we always have that bond with each other.
Okay, now did your brother ever learn how to really drive a car? You know, because he learned how to drive a car.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow, yeah, he learned how to drive well.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Because it seemed like it was another guy that was in the book that, and I don't know if you thought about this, but he had crashed his car. The same day, and came to you and said, "Can I borrow your car? I crashed my car.
Right.
And can I drive, for a job, can I drive these ladies?" And you said, "Yeah. Here's the keys."
Yeah. He learned how to drive. Sometimes I explain in the book about driving. At that particular time, he was very careless. He just didn't care about too much of anything. So
okay, that was his lifestyle.
That was just his lifestyle. So at that particular time, he was very reckless in his life. So he was very reckless with my automobile as well.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he tore it up.
Yeah. But you was easy to give that. Are you that easy now? Can I borrow the caddy?
Well, under certain conditions, yeah. If you have license, I have insurance. So, I mean, it's just a car to me.
Yeah.
I've had many cars, many different things, and I come to the realization that material things don't mean anything to me.
Yeah, in the book, there's a lot of sex. Lots of sex going on. There's a little bit of everything that you're looking for is in this book. Sex and violence and thievery and lying and cheating and burning down the house, all sorts of stuff.
Well, we're not going to tell the whole
Well, we ain't going to tell. And that's not the whole thing, but it's a little bit of everything that you're looking for. It's in this book. And, you know, it make you really want to root for some of the people, and some of the people you feel kind of sorry for, and you know, wonder how you're going to you got out of a lot of situations and wonder how you're going to get out of these little situations and all. And so many people are buying this book. I mean, it's really, it's flying off the shelf. I don't understand how they're keeping it up there on the shelf. And it's #1 at Amazon.
Yeah, it's a good book. It's something that you can learn from. It has a lot of psychology when it comes to relationships, and I just don't mean a woman and a man, between a boss and employee, between a sibling, between a mother and a daughter. It has so many different relationships.
It actually did, because a lot of the young people that are need direction, and I always say that we're 3 or 4 generations behind as far as parents, but some of the things that you were saying to the younger people, it was like giving them some type of advice or guidance, and I thought that was really really good about that. And but that, just buy the book. Trust me on that. Buy this book, and it's affordable. It's affordable. Yes. Buy the book. You're gonna like it, because he's got 2 more coming after.
Yes.
2 more. One of them's gonna be all on me. I'm just kidding. But but after he writes these 2, he's got this one that's out. Then he's got 2 more, and then he's gonna come out with this surprise book. And this surprise book is going to be in relationships, because right now, he and I are going into the relationship business, aren't we?
Yes.
You are. So this is why all of this, trust me, this guy has so much going on with his life that you're just going to love him to death. You are going to just love him. So, why are you hitting me on my leg? Oh, that's wrong.
it.
You want it to end?
Yeah, because it's at 13 minutes.
Oh, it's still playing.
I know, but
You want to stop it?
yeah, we don't want to go over like
Okay.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, so you want to finish something on here? Now,
Yeah.
this one right here, I can turn this into like 3 or 4 different videos.
Okay. Yeah, we could turn it into
So,
some other stuff too.
Because all the time that we talk, we get into really good conversations, and all of these conversations should be recorded.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to turn them into another one after another twin. You're going to have like, I can, if we could get.
We could cut it back on now, but I'm just saying we could have them in segments because it's going to be too long for the editor. I got to get it to him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's
It's
good.
hard for me to get. Well, that's why I'm gonna cut it back on now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying I could cut it back on and we could finish, but I'm saying only after 8 minutes we gotta stop it and then start it over.
Okay. Cause all right. So you ready?
Mm-hmm.
What am I hitting?
That red button.
No, I'm scared.
Okay, then. Okay.
Should I say talk about this? Us being here together.
Yeah, you
again?
can.
Markie's World and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Markie's World. I'm your host, Markie Shinn, and who we have here is the fabulous, the talented human earthquake. And we're going to talk about this book on and on and on. This is a book that you must read. It's got great, I mean, you really, I didn't find any errors in the book.
It's a phenomenal book.
It is a phenomenal
I think that every walks of life should get this book.
Sure.
And that's who really been buying the book. I mean, between the street hustlers to the corporate executives,
Mm-hmm.
it appeals to everyone.
It actually does because, trust me, and I told him this. You know, I found out I got over 1 million books in my library.
1 million?
1 million. It might be even more now. You know, it's these little bitty small books. And so, I have all these books. This book right here actually is a very good book to read. Most of the books, I can tell you if a book is worth reading, is worth buying, and it is. This book is actually worth buying because of the simple fact that it holds my attention. A lot of the books don't do that. You know, and that's what you have to have, something that holds your attention and something that makes sense. You did follow a good order. And you spoke a lot about Chicago. Tell me a little something about Chicago.
Well, I was raised on the south side of Chicago amongst players, hustlers, and gangsters.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And when I was 5 years old, I became an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I went on to create an underground business that I ran like a corporation.
Mm-hmm.
This all happened in Chicago. The book is filled with life lessons learned through 3 key elements to success: discipline, dedication, and determination.
Well, and those are all the keys to success. You know, when you think about it,
Yes.
that's something to really think about. And
It is.
so you were actually kind of like up there in the world. I mean, did you have like a name for yourself?
Well, yeah, I think I was bigger than life. You know, when it came to that world, that was my niche, and I did it well.
Well, you know, I told you that someone said that he knew you.
Yeah, I did it well. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I was very good at my craft. It's an art form. Everything is an art form.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And as an artist, I was very good at the pictures that I painted in my life, that I made it clear and understandable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to be very creative, and I think in this game I was very, very creative.
You actually were. You were very creative. And I like the fact that you had given so much advice to the young people. You've given advice to people your age, people that I've even read in the book where you had given advice to older people. I mean, it was, that's why I see now that you've got this niche. Remember, you always say you got to find your niche.
Yeah.
And your niche is all over this book.
It is. And you know, a lot of people have read it. I mean, if you go on Amazon and check out my reviews from people of all